Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in the last video we saw how we can how we can execute our test creating you know uh, let me show you that target folder here. So we have created these jar files and we have created this libs folder, and when we created one image and we saw how we can execute those images in the the Selenium hub that we have created in the browser, right? So we saw this, but we used two containers. One container was for our Selenium Docker project, and one container was for the Selenium hub, where we have hub and Chrome browser and Firefox. Since there we use two containers, we have to use the network, right? So that they will be able to communicate with each other. But now let's see how we can do how we can achieve this using one container. And so what we have to do, we will do everything in one Docker Compose file, right? So let's start doing that. So for that, let me create my Docker file here. So you know this Docker file here, right? So what we are doing here, um, so here we have all these things. We have testng.xml. Sorry guys, not Docker file. Actually Docker file is to create the image. We have to go to the Docker Compose file. Okay, so Docker Compose file is where we will we will create our environment. Okay, so here we have these services. Okay, we are running Selenium, we are running Chrome, we are running hub, we are running Chrome, we are running Firefox. With this we are also adding the Selenium Docker, the project that we have created, right, with using the Docker file. So we have created the Selenium Docker. Now this time, so last time we don't had this Selenium Docker into this Docker Compose file, but now we have this also in the Docker Compose file, so that we don't need to use the network in our Docker run parameters, right? So we are going to add the Selenium Docker in the same Docker Compose file, so that they will be able to communicate with each other. Now when we are saying Selenium Docker project, so that depends on the Chrome and Firefox. The hub host is the hub, browser is the Chrome, and we are providing all the parameters from here itself. Okay, instead of from command prompt, we are saying, okay, this is the environment we want, Chrome browser, and the module we want to execute is the testng.xml. And the volume mapping we did. Volume mapping you already know, right? For archiving the test results, right? So we want the test output from the container to be saved in the local root folder output. Okay, so this is what we are doing now. This is our Docker Compose file. So let's run this Docker Compose file first. So to run this Docker Compose file, we have to go to the path Eclipse workspace, right? So we are here. Let's go to the Eclipse workspace. Now we are going. So I already explained, right? So there is everything is the same like we did last time. We have Selenium Hub, which is dependent on the we have the Selenium Hub, then services, hub service, then we have the Chrome service, which is using the image node Chrome, and depends on the hub. The environment is host, hub host is hub. Then we have the Firefox service, which is taking the image from this node Firefox. This is the tag, like this is the version. And we are using this SHM size. Maybe you can remove, but sometimes if you get any like crashing issue or Gecko driver or something, then you can use this, so you will not get the issue. Then these are the same thing, like this depends on the hub. Depends on hub means this image, this Selenium hub should be running, then only we need to run the Firefox or Chrome. And when we are saying environment, we need hub host is hub, means what is our hub. Okay, now we are saying, okay, we want to run our Selenium Docker project. So you can give any name, like I say search module, maybe because maybe I'm searching something in the Google, whatever name applicable to your project or your business, you can give it here. So search module 1 or whatever. Okay, like login. So whatever is the name you can give. So for this module, I am executing the Selenium Docker. This depends on the Chrome and Firefox. Means before executing Selenium Docker, the Chrome and Firefox containers should be up and running. And then this is the environment, like, okay, we want to execute in the Chrome browser, the module that we want to execute, and the volume mapping. So now let's run it. Okay. So how to run it? It's very easy. Just one command: Docker COMPU Docker Compose up. So it's going to take some time because it is going to download all the images like Chrome, Firefox, Hub, and then Selenium Docker project that we have created, and then it will execute those. So it's going to take some time. And once the like we have the Chrome browser, we have the Firefox browser, everything is up and running, it will execute the our script, right? Selenium Docker script, the image that we have created, that has our script, right? So it will execute and it will give us the result. So let's see how it works. So friends, it's going to take some time. I think we have to wait. So just give me some seconds. Okay, friends. So now the execution is complete, and we can see, right, total run 6, but it skips all 6 tests, right? So what happened? Let's maximize it. So the node is registered to the hub and ready to use. So if you see, right, now the Firefox and Chrome, it is saying the node is registered to the hub and ready to use. So before this, our test executed. So when our test executed, that time the node was not registered to the hub. So that's why it got failed. So let me explain you in the diagram here. So this is our hub, right? Our hub like is running in the local host 4444, and we have Chrome, Firefox, and we have our Selenium Docker project. Now, when we run Docker Compose up, what it is doing? Docker Compose up. Let's open that file. So, okay, it is saying, okay, first you run the hub, okay, then you run the Chrome. But when you run the Chrome, check that hub is up and running. So it checks, okay, then it runs the Chrome, and then it runs the Firefox also, and then it runs the Selenium Docker, like running the container. Okay, so it says, okay, Chrome and Firefox is up and running, but it is not checking whether it is registered to the node or not. So what happened here? This Chrome and the Firefox, this is up and running, but actually this is not registered to the hub, and it takes some milliseconds to get registered. But before that, because it's very fast execution, Selenium Docker started to execute, but it sees that Firefox and Chrome is not registered, and that's why we are getting the fail message, skip, right? Because it is not registered. So how we can resolve this problem? So let me, if I go to here, right, if I go to this local host and I refresh it, so actually the Selenium grid is not up and running right now, right? So let me check one thing. I want to check one thing. So I will just say Control C. Okay. So what we have to do, let me see what is this Docker Compose. Okay. So this Docker Compose we were using previous to this video, right? We were using because we don't have our Selenium Docker project inside this. So let me first run this Docker Compose. I just want to show you something. So let me do one thing. I will just rename my this new folder, and I will use this old one which we used in the last video, right? This one. So you'll be able to understand once I will just execute this, and then you'll be able to understand. So if I open this Docker Compose, okay. So let's see Docker Compose up in the Eclipse workspace. Okay. So let's say Docker Compose up. So this time it's going to only create container for the hub, Chrome, and Firefox. It's not going to create container. So it's not a Selenium Docker, and it's not going to execute that, because when we create the container for Selenium Docker, then only it's going to execute, because that's how we have designed our Docker Compose. But this time we don't have Selenium Docker project inside. It's only running the Chrome and Firefox and hub. So again, it's taking some time because we have removed everything, so we have to wait for some time. So just give it some more time, friends. Okay, friends, so now we executed Docker Compose up. So now our Selenium grid is up and running, right? So if you refresh it now, see, it is up and running. The Chrome is there, Firefox is there, and the hub, hub is also up and running. Now if we go the same URL, just you have to go to the, instead of grid console, we can go to we can see the status of hub. So we'll say wd hub status. So if you see here, there is so this is actually a REST API, friends. This we are calling this using this URL. This is maybe a get call. So we can see the ready, right? This is true. So before starting Selenium Docker, okay, before starting, because we are creating now, we are going to create a Docker Compose file where we will have the Docker Selenium Docker as well, right? The image Selenium Docker. So before executing Selenium Docker, we have to check that this ready is true. Until it is not true, we have to wait. Okay, so how we can, first of all, how we will get this, we how we will execute this request, this API call, and how we'll get this result, and then how we'll get the value of ready. So for that, let's do one thing, friends. Let me open one more command prompt. So there is something called curl. Okay, so curl can be used to execute the APIs, REST API, the get call or post call. Okay, and we can pass the parameters. So suppose we want to request this localhost 44 right? We want to request it. We want to call get call. So we have to say curl, and then we have to say okay, the URL, right? The URL is, so we will see in the silent mode now. HTTP, the URL is localhost 4444, then we have WD, then we have hub, then we have status, STATUR. So we are requesting the URL. Okay, what is the response of this URL? So if you hit enter, see, we got the response. Now what we have to do? Now we have to fetch the value of this attribute ready. Okay, so to do this, we have to use the JQ. So the JQ is also like this. Curl is a tool. JQ is also a command prompt tool, just like curl is a command prompt tool. Okay, so using JQ, we can, because this response is a JSON response, right? So we can parse this JSON response using JQ so that we can retrieve the value of ready. Now, friends, I don't have JQ installed here, but what I can do, since our ultimate goal is we have to do this in our code, in our project, right? So what we have to do in our project, we have to go in our root directory, Google Automation, and we have to create one health check script. If you see health check.sh, okay, so this is the script. So I will just explain you what is this script. So these are, like you see, this is commented part here, like any comment, like environment variables, hub, host, browser, module, whatever. Echoing means checking if the hub is ready. So it's type of message box, or it's type of system.out.println, right? It's just giving some message, that's it. It's just echoing that message. Then we are, so this is shell scripting, friends. Okay, so we don't need much of this, but to understand this, we just need this part. So if you say okay, while, so we are providing this curl, and then we are executing this. So what it will happen, it will give us the JSON response where we have ready and everything. Then we are parsing it using JQ, and we are getting the value of ready, and then we are saying okay, whether it is true or not. If it is not true, then slip. So this while loop keep continuing until it is not true. So once it is true, then what it will do, then it will execute this command Selenium Docker Selenium, it will just execute the project. So we have to just include this healthcheck.sh in our project. Okay, so once you execute, and then if you now let's execute the Docker Compose, right? So this time we will use, let me go here. So this time we are going to the new Docker Compose. The old Docker Compose, this Docker Compose 1, we only have we don't have Docker here, Selenium Docker, right? We only have Chrome and Firefox and Hub. But now in this Docker Compose, let's rename it to Docker Compose. So here, let's see now what we have. So here now we have Hub, now we have Chrome, now we have Firefox, and with that we have Selenium Docker. So now if you execute, what will happen? It will check the health check script and everything. But friends, before that, since we made changes to our code, we have to create the Docker image again, right? So let's do that first, because we made some changes in the code. So that change needs to be reflected in our image, right? So let's create the Docker. So let me see what is the Docker file here. So this Docker file needs to be changed. We have to make, so this Docker file we were using to create the image till now, right? But now we are going to use just some modification in the Docker file. I will show you first. Wait. So let's rename this Docker file. So this is one, means we are saying this is the previous version of Docker file. I'm just keeping one two so that we can just, if I want to execute Docker file one, I don't have to make the changes. Else I have to make the changes every time. So I'm just renaming it to Docker file, because when we execute Docker build, we have to say Docker file. So this Docker file, what changes we did? Okay, so this is our base image. Then we are saying, okay, I need these tools to execute something in our project, right? So we need run apk add curl and jq, which is a command line tools, right? So we need these two tools, curl and jq, because in our health check script we need to use this. So we need this to be part of our image, okay, so that we can use it. Then everything is same, the working directory, copying selenium docker, everything is same. But here we made some changes. Now this entry point is commented because we are not going to this entry point. Instead, we have the execution part in the our this cell scripting health check itself. So it will check if everything is like this ready is true, it will execute from here. My Java minus C, so we have it here. Now what we are saying, the host and the browser, and this is coming from the command prompt. Okay, when we are executing, so we'll see this, no problem. Then we are saying, okay, add health check script also in our container, in our image. That image we are going to create selenium docker image, we will create, you can give any name to the image, we are saying selenium docker. So we will add this also. And the what is the entry point? Entry point is execute the health check script. So health check script will check everything is up and running, and then it will see like the hub and node means Chrome and Firefox are registered successfully, and then it will execute the Java command, right? So let's first build the image, the new image, using this docker file. So we have to go to the Google automation part here. So let's go to that. Let me clear the screen and let me go to here, this part. So we'll go to this part. Now we are here, right? Now what we will do, we'll say Docker. Just give me a second here. Okay. So we will say Docker build. So name of your image, this is the my username for Docker, and then any name you can give according to your project name. So I'm saying Selenium Docker. Okay, so I'm creating a new build, new image, Selenium Docker, and then I'm saying -f, and the path of my Docker new Docker file is doc docker file dot text. Okay. Now hit enter. Docker build, some issue is there. Let's see what is the problem. dock docker build build. Okay, so friend, before build, docker build -t, and then we have to provide all these things. So okay, now it's building the image. So let's see. Now if you say, let's clear the screen and say docker image, docker images. See, now this Selenium Docker is created 7 seconds ago. So this is the latest one. The previous one, this is none. None means now we are not going to use. Whenever you execute this Selenium Docker, this will refer to the new image that we have created. And in the new image, what we have? In the new image, we have the health check script. Okay. Now, our let's see if now let's see, still our this is up and running, right? Let's see if our still it is up and running. So let's say docker compose down, because we are going to use new docker compose. So the current one which is running right now, this Selenium grid, this is the old, we don't have Selenium Docker project here, right? Only Chrome, Firefox and Hub is there. So we have to let it down. So let's go to the path of that and say docker docker compose down. Okay, so it's going to take some time. Okay, now if you see, refresh this. So now our grid is hub grid is not up and running. So now what we have to do? Now we have to again docker compose up, and this time we are going to use, this docker compose file, the new one. So what is the change here? Now here we have the everything. We have the Selenium Docker and all those things. So let's say docker compose up. So what it will do, it will execute docker compose file. So what it will do, it will create the all the environment, like it will create the hub, chrome, firefox, everything is up and running. Then it will run the selenium docker. Okay, and also it will check the, since we have in the selenium docker, this is a project, so when it will try to execute testng.xml, it will check the health check script, and it will see that okay, whether the chrome and firefox is successfully registered or not. Okay, so let's say docker compose up. Docker docker compose up. So again friends, it's going to take some time, I think. So let me, okay, yeah, I think it's fast this time because we have the image already. So it's fast this time. Okay, so now it's executed here, this one. So it's up and running. Now if you go here and refresh it, okay, because it's closed. Let's see what is the result here. Wait. Let me close it. Okay, let me close it and run it again. I think something is, so let me do it again. So command prompt. Okay, and then we will go to the path where we have our docker compose file. Okay, docker co docker compose up. Okay, so let's see. So I think it's still running. Let's see. I think it's still executing. So something. Let's see. So we have here, right, the Java exec command. Just give me 1 second, friends. So friends, so you see, right, it's still running. So if I go and see what is happening, so let me clear this screen and see what is happening. So you can see, okay, Docker PS. So we can see all the containers that's running. See, so Selenium Docker is running here, right? Now let's see what is running, why it is taking so long, right? It should not take this much time. So I will say Docker logs. Okay, so it's saying okay, it's running. Currently it is running, checking if hub is ready. Okay, so let's try to check the hub is ready or not. So let me check. Give me some more time. Okay, friends. So now, if you see the total test run 6 and failure 0, it was actually taking some time. So that's why if you let me run it again for you. So if I run it again, Docker Compose up. So we have the new image. Now let's run the Docker Compose up. So this time, what it will do, it will create the Chrome browser, Firefox browser, it will create the hub, and also it will create the Selenium Docker project, and it will execute it. It will check the health check script, whether the Chrome and Firefox, they are registered to the hub. So once that ready status is true, right, then it will execute the Selenium Docker project as per testng.xml file. So now it's doing the same thing. So if you see, it's just executing. It will take some time. Yes, so this time if you see, total runs 6, failures 0. So friends, in this video we learned, right, how we can execute the whole infrastructure, like the Hub, the Chrome, the Firefox, our Selenium Docker project, everything together using the Docker Compose file. So that's it in this video. Thank you.